Cross River State under siege as kidnappers storm Calabar metropolis, abduct Commissioner for Women Affairs, two others. So the insecurity in Nigeria, we have said it, the end is not in sight. And the government is not doing anything. The government at the center, the government at the component units, even at the local government level, those people they are handicapped. They have been paralyzed. The state government governors has paralyzed the local government structure, and so they are there, just there, doing nothing. The government is using them to siphon money. That's what they're doing. They will appoint TC chairman. Permit me to have their rest. Okay, so that's what they have been doing. To use the local government authority to loot money meant for the people, the rural people, the rural dwellers. And so there's no security anywhere in Nigeria. No place is safe. We have been saying it. It's not the issue of Southeast. No, it's not. This kidnapping is everywhere across Nigeria. But in the Southeast, they have known, we have said it before, for the often time even, that they have known the committer of the offense, the crime. What they do is they will have a template they have provided for themselves. They will just put the crime there. The committer is there already. IPOB, ESN. That's what they place. That's what they're doing in the Southeast. They place the army and the other security agencies like DSS and the rest. So that's their stock and trade. That's what they're doing. They have a template. But forgetting that this thing is everywhere, they forget that Nigerians are aware. The international community are aware that they themselves are into it, into crime and criminality too. So talking about Calabar, or the Cross River State capital, the government stormed Cross River State capital, as we have said. They abducted this woman, Professor Mrs. Gertrude Njah. They also abducted one Kenneth Abang, an aide to House of Representatives member, and even two others. So the account said the hoodlums also shot several travelers along Calabar-Akom Federal Highway at the weekend. I have seen it now. So Cross River is under siege. And they said in the process they wounded some of them who are said to be receiving treatment in different private clinics. So Cross River is under siege. This is not peculiar to any state in Nigeria. The insecurity festered, is pervaded, it diffused. So, and they said in the last couple of months, gang of armed men have been on rampage along Calabar-Akom Federal Highway, terrorizing travelers, kidnapping some, and collecting ransom worth millions of naira, even as several others were shot. Now, those who have been making investigations, particularly an investigator from Daily Sun, said that Mrs. Njah and another yet to be identified lady were abducted at different locations around Maine Avenue, Atamonu axis in Calabar South at the early morning of Wednesday. They said that Kenneth Abang and her relative Eunice were also abducted at Iwuru axis of Calabar-Akom Highway on Tuesday, January 31, 2023. Now, Abang and her relative Eunice were on their way to Boki local government for Abang's father's burial. Okay, they said the former local government chairman and former commissioner Ntufam Donatus, 18, and a director at the state's fire service unit were shot at different locations along the same Calabar-Akom Federal Highway on Saturday, January 28, 2023. Cross River State is under siege, we have said it. 18, they said, was to be returning to Calabar after attending to a burial ceremony at the central part of the state when the hoodlums opened fire indiscriminately against travelers and the bullets hit one of his legs. So they said he's currently receiving medical attention at the hospital. An eyewitness who simply gave his name as Ndare Kefyong said this Commissioner Njah was accosted by gunmen who claimed to be military personnel along Maine Avenue by Atamonu Street at about 8 a.m., demanding to know why she was driving a car with covered plate number. That's their gimmicks, the tactics they use. Therefore, said while Mrs. Njah was trying to explain and make some desperate calls to some top government officials to come to her rescue, the kidnappers quickly stopped her making the calls and bundled her into her official vehicle and whisked her away to an unknown destination. You have seen it? So that is what is happening. There are many accounts to that. What happened, but the point is this: it has been confirmed that this is what happened, that the woman was kidnapped. So, but they said a source close to Abang's family revealed that the kidnappers have called and demanded the sum of 60 million naira ransom before the duo can be regain their freedom. Talking about Abang, not the commissioner now. Not the commissioner we're talking about now. So the commissioner, we have not heard anything about the commissioners, those who kidnapped him, but talking about the Abang, yes. So they said they are demanding 60 million naira before they will release him and the other person. And so this is what is happening in Calabar, in Cross River State. Abang and Eunice, her relative, that was abducted at Iwuru axis of Calabar Highway. The abductors are demanding 60 million naira. But they said police sources revealed that crack detectives have been deployed by the police commissioner to track down the hoodlums. The State Commissioner for Information, Eric Anderson, confirmed the incident, saying Professor Nja's car has been found and retrieved. He stated that the government will close up on the kidnappers. So this is what is happening. This is what is happening in Nigeria. It's in tatters, it's in shambles. There's fire on the mountain. Run, run, run. Fire on the mountain. Run, run, run. No place is safe. They're hot everywhere. They're hot. The evil regime, the country has expired. People are waiting for, I don't know if they are waiting for the IBOM man to come and sing Nunkdimitis for them. Nunkdimitis. Because it is obvious that this country has expired. When you see a commodity that has expired, you will know by the packages. You will know even before testing it. You will know through the packages that this has expired. But Nigeria has expired to the point that even the packages have broken away. The packages are in tatters. So by merely looking at it, you will know that the country has expired. And we are saying, what are we still waiting? Waiting for what? For Godot. Endless waiting. Look, if we continue to wait in this contraption, that means we are waiting for Waterloo. Yes, we must make haste while the sun shines. That's what we're saying. There's no need beating a dead lion. This country cannot survive. It can't survive. We have not seen a country riddled in this kind of violence, insecurity, hardship, poverty, religious extremism, ethnic jingoism that survives after all.